2:30, baby. Won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later. You can show me things. Know what it is when the city she blowing me kisses. This is no 30 degrees. Way too cold, so hold me tight.
Okay. Welcome back to the show. DOESN here with another live reaction. Let's make it happen. The delusion is high. These women say they don't want 50-50. Let's talk about it. 3 archetypes. Till then, I see my drunk ass on that runway, on this one way. 2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Hey, yeah. Maybe later you can show me things. Ooh. You know what it is whenever I visit. Windy City, she blow me kisses. No, 30 degrees, way too cold, so hold me tight.
Bad dog, darling.
Jury in the safe on arrival. Pistol on J for survival. Lot of people gunning for the title. Lot of people trying to take us viral. I'm just trying to have a night though. Waiter brought a check for the meal. She said, babe, I think there was a typo. Nah, girl, I got it, that's light though. I can show you bigger things than that. It's gonna be a minute till I'm back. Let me give you images that last. MX had a limit in the past. I had plenty women in the past. I done plenty sinning in the past. You don't need to know, but you can ask. Sticking on your backstage pass. It's all access cause you bad. You can go wherever with that ass. Shower to the truck to the club for the party. You go in first with your girls. Cause I don't know who's out there watching, but I do know one thing. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday, Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day. Maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, I'll see my drunk ass on that runway on this one.
Drop those locations. Let's make it happen. Seattle, what's up, Intellect? How you doing? Time to get y'all weekend started off the right way. We got a good show prepared for you guys today. I actually was going to cover this archetype first, but there was a guy who asked for 50-50. I don't like really reacting to the male archetypes because nobody cares about men, and that's not a good thing, but it's true. Nobody cares about men.
If you want to, hello? Do you want to be a guest, sir?
Now, why am I going to quickly cover this? I'm not even going to be here that long. I'm going to try to stay here no longer than 5 minutes. But I want to just put this on notice real quick because, again, women been saying that they want to be equal to men. They want their money to be relevant in the dating market. They want their money to have leverage in the dating market. I'm here to say that this is what ends up being produced. We end up having like men who are hard campaigning for 50-50. And if you women really valued your income, these men wouldn't turn you off so much. These men wouldn't put such an awful taste in you women's mouth. I mean, for a group of women who've put more value in the money that they earn, in their independence and whatever than any other group of women in history. I'm just so surprised that women are so hostile towards men like this, and I just want to see what he has to say. So I'm going to briefly just scan over this, then we're going to get back to our real archetypes. Much love to Intellect. He already took the sponsor spot. Let's get it. He says the shenanigans should be good. Yes, we have a great show prepared for you guys today. Shenanigans are high. The delusion is high. The theme of the show is that a lot of women just don't know what they're at. They don't know if they want to put a message out of independence or fully take care of me. And women are going to have to make a choice. Is it going to be Is it going to be I got it, I got the bill, or I need a man to take control? Because you guys want a man to take control, but you want say. You don't want anything to change in the dynamic of power. But that's not really how it works. You see? That's not how it works. So, let's go ahead and get started.
What's going on?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Kendra? This is Orlando Jack.
What's your name, baby?
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android
I don't even know if
phones.
this is
Orlando.
How you say it? Fernando?
Orlando.
Fernando, where you calling me from, love?
Chicago, Illinois.
And how old are you?
Ma'am,
How old are you, sir?
I'm 44 years old.
44. And what you do for a living?
I work at Walmart. I'm a cashier.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
No.
Kids. So we got Orlando, Chicago, 44. What's your zodiac?
I'm a Leo.
Leo. Walmart, no
content in the building.
kids. All right, boo. What kind of wait. Are you looking for a woman?
Montreal,
Yes, I
what's
am.
going on?
Okay. What kind of woman you looking for?
Well, basically
McKinney,
on my
Texas.
level, work. I like to cook, go out and have fun. That's it,
So work, cook, and go out and have fun.
Yeah, and then back to work.
And then back to work. Okay. That's fair. What's deal breakers?
Okay, deal breakers. What you mean? Prescribe that to me.
Something that you would absolutely not date.
Oh, a gold digger.
Arthur dropped 25 on the show as well. Much love to Arthur. Very long, consistent donor. I think he's busy right now. He says he'll catch us later, but he dropped 25 on the show. Got us halfway to a sponsorship. Appreciate you, Arthur.
Gold digger. Okay.
I don't like a gold
Much
digger.
love. Thank you very
And
much.
I love for a woman to have her own.
Okay.
When I fit the bill, she fit the bill too.
What you mean? So you want somebody to go 50-50?
Yeah, that's what I mean. If she ain't going 50-50, then it ain't no relationship. If she don't know how to cook meals, it ain't no relationship. If
You know, a lot of women don't want to go 50-50 for Orlando.
What the hell
what's
you mean,
wrong with them
weak?
then?
Get that weak shit.
A woman don't want a good man? I'm a good man.
Break down what a good man is.
A good man is when he don't cheat on his woman. He show her things that he's doing on his phone. He's open with her. Like I say, he don't have a good man don't supposed to hide nothing from a woman.
Okay, so you don't hide anything.
No.
But she gotta go half on the bills.
Brendan.
I mean, I can go half on it.
But you're not doing 100%.
I mean, if she ain't 50-50, I can't do it.
Woo! Telling you at the door, you're gonna have to chip in.
So it is what it is.
It is what it is. Do she gotta make a certain amount of money?
No, it don't be no. I'm not picky.
You're not picky. Okay. So okay.
Long as she have a job and she got something going,
Long as she got a job and something going.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And no,
The comment section is sensing hostility in Kendra G. And I sensed it immediately also. And I think that she represents the sentiment of a lot of women in that hostility, because this is a guy who's trying to give women or give women's financial situation the leverage they've always wanted it to have. This is a guy who actually cares about your money. I want all the ladies to take notice, because you guys are like, oh, well, you should care what a woman makes. This is what it looks like. You guys are not attracted to this. I'm here to make an example.
I gotta respect her elders when I'm in public.
Respect her elders when you're pregnant. So she
Yeah, her
looks
eyes
her
twitching.
away.
Yeah,
No.
she's glitching up.
You don't care how she look either?
See, look, man, look, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not a picky guy.
Okay.
I'm suspicious of this brother. You know what? I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna say the wrong thing. The next thing you know, it's just, I'm gonna just leave it because he's confusing me, and I don't really want to be confused on this Friday evening. I'm not gonna lie, man. You know what? I wasn't gonna say it, but I think I'm gonna say it. I think you're a closeted gay man. I do. I think you're a closeted gay man. And I think you're looking for a woman to hide behind. Maybe you grew up and some people said some things about sissy this, punk that. Maybe critiqued who you came into this world as in a harsh way, and you didn't really have a choice but to, like, you know, hide. But just grabbing some woman off of the street and getting with her so that you appear to be something that you're not, I don't know. And I'm not claiming to know for sure, but that's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. He'd probably be like, fuck you, dude. But my personal opinion, I think, like, you don't care what you're saying things that straight men who have, like, even, like, half of a working brain, they don't just say it so fluidly. Like, you're saying, like you don't care how she look. Like, straight men don't, we're not that, like, even a guy who's like, pussy don't got a face. even a nigga who would say something like that, he still care about, like, what the woman look like. You feel me? Like, I'm getting out of here. He's pissing me off. I wasn't gonna assume that he was in the closet. I really wasn't. I wasn't gonna assume that he was in the closet until he said he didn't care what the woman looked like. Then I'm just like, oh man, maybe. Shit. Mentally challenged is one thing, but, like, I don't know. For some reason, I was picking up other things, and I'm not claiming to know. I'm not claiming to know. I know that I could be wrong. I'm not one of those people who just assume to know what people are doing in their personal lives. But I do have an issue with certain aspects of DL culture. I hate when women get their good years wasted by men who aren't gay. Like, and then the woman ends up wasting her good years, and then the guy is eventually going to come out or whatever he is. It's just, I don't know. It's a triggering thing. When you see it happen to black women in the black community, that's where I'm on black women's side. I'm like, yeah, burn a nigga clothes. Burn his clothes. Burn his fucking clothes. And I get it. I'm sorry. I feel bad for what gay people go through in the black community, but you don't get to just date a woman and then, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't get to just date a woman and then steal her good years because you don't want everybody in the black community to know that you're gay because black people treat gay people like shit. I get it. I get it. As soon as he said he was a cashier at Walmart, I was like, yeah, he fight bitches. I didn't say, I mean, I said, I don't know for sure. I said, I don't know for sure. That's why I left. I left the reaction because I said, I don't know for sure. Hey, listen, and this comes from somebody, I set off gaydars all the time. And I get it. There are a lot of people who assume that I'm gay. I don't let it bother me. I don't. It's been happening to me my whole life because I think it's because I got a light voice. My voice, I ain't got the deepest voice on the spectrum. I think I confuse a lot of people. I done had a lot of gay dudes who are like, my bad, shit, my fault, I really thought you was. Seriously, I'm being dead ass. You know, I think that's probably why I'm a little bit more comfortable in having these conversations because in my personal life, people assumed that I was gay a lot when I was younger. Then it got to the point where I couldn't really take it personal. It was like, shit, this many people saying this shit. Hell, like, I started listening to the way I talk. So it's just, man, it is what it is. We all deal with it in the black community. Trust me, I know what it's like to have your sexuality brought into question. My brother, if you're watching this, I'm not trying to disrespect you. I respect you, brother. It's just, this is a painful thing for me. And if you are gay, I support you. If you're not gay, I support you. It's just, I hate the DL culture aspect of like wasting a woman's good years because, you know what I mean? You don't want all your friends and family to know that you're gay. I don't even like when white politicians do this. You know, anybody, not even just black people, just anybody. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get back. Let's go ahead and get into the show. Certainly, Rome King gonna say dark times. Let's go ahead and get into the show. There's been this interesting thing lately where, of course, just like I said, in the height of this being the most independent woman, I make my own money like version of women than we've ever seen. Now women are coming out here detesting 50-50 as if there's something wrong with 50-50. We're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to break it down. Let's spin a clip.
Hey, Kendra.
Oh, God, I'm still popping. What's your name, baby? How you say
So
your
maybe
name?
it should walk swaying too much.
Zaire.
Zaire.
Kendra G
That's
Singles,
funny.
the dating app, is
That's funny. I
available
mean,
now on
what am I going to do?
iPhones and Android phones.
Zaire. That's how you pronounce it. Have
Yes.
you been before? Someone just said, have you been here before?
Yes, I have. It was a few years ago.
Okay, how did it go? You have an update?
No.
No. How many years ago? Wait, hold on. I gotta try to screen record. Why won't it let me screen record? Oh shit. Hold on 1 second. Oh my god.
No
There we go. Okay.
problem.
Wait, is it working? All right, there we go. I hear an echo in your house.
Oh, should I go in my other room? My dining room doesn't have a lot of stuff in here. I'm gonna go in my bedroom.
But it's like, no, I hear an echo when I repeat.
I know it's probably because I like a table and stuff in my bedroom, but this is better. Let me turn this off.
All right, so you said you was on the show when?
A few years ago. It was a
Okay.
while ago. I want to say maybe like 2023. Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, we got,
Yeah.
so pronounce it for me one more time.
Zaire. You can call me Zai
Za, okay,
or
Za.
Z.
So I call you Za. And
Yeah.
then, and where you're located
Yeah.
one more time?
In Baltimore.
Baltimore. How old are you?
24. I'll be 25 next Friday. Scorpio season.
Okay. God, I'm so sorry. Scorpio season. So you're
It's okay, girl.
24. Do you have any kids?
Yep. No.
No kids. You ever been married?
Nope. Not yet.
Never married. Okay. So we got Zaire, Baltimore, 24, Scorpio, no kids, never married. Uh, all right. And what do you do for a living?
So right now I am a one-on-one aide. I work with children who have IEPs, stuff like that.
Okay. One-on-one aid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
One-on-one aid. All right. And let's do it. I think I got it all. So you said I can call you Zai?
Mhm.
They said she cute. They was
Thank
like, she
you.
cute. All right.
Thank you. Because last time y'all was calling me guys, y'all was talking about me bad.
Who was talking about you
So
bad?
thanks, guys. The cousins, you know how they do.
Well, you look cute. That's your real hair?
Yes. Thank you,
Yeah, it looks good.
guys.
You got a good flow. It's bouncy. It looks healthy. Okay. So we
Oh,
got
thank you,
Z
Kendra. It
Baltimore
means a lot coming from
24.
you.
Someone said I need to take vacation. I think so. Z Baltimore
You need
24
a cough
Scorpio.
drop. You got a cough drop?
I do got a cough drop. Do you mind if I get one?
No, girl, go
Let me
ahead.
get a cough drop. Okay, you're right, because I actually
Go
do have a
ahead.
cough drop. Let me get a cough drop. But it's so crazy because I haven't been coughing all day. It just started when it was time for me to start the show. All of a sudden, now I got the cough. 1 second. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you for
You're welcome.
understanding. We got Z. Z is in Baltimore, 24 Scorpio. She's a,
Mm-hmm.
tell me your job again, 1-8.
1018.
1-on-1 aid. No kids,
Yes.
never married. Okay. What kind of man you looking for, boo?
So I am looking for a nice, well, not nice, a kind, thoughtful man. Someone who knows what he wants, who's not playing games. Preferably a guy with no children, if possible, because I am pretty young. I would like that. And I don't have any myself. Um, just really those things. Yeah.
Okay.
Thoughtful,
Uh,
kind.
Now you are based in Baltimore. Do you want to be in Baltimore?
Somewhere close, if not Baltimore.
Somewhere close, if not Baltimore. Okay.
Yes.
You said no kids. What's the age range you want to date?
We can do, I want to say, because I'll be 25 next week, 26 to 32. Is that too old, Kendra? Let me know.
26 to no, because you're
Okay.
24.
Yep.
That's 8 years younger. Listen,
Older.
I don't make the rules in life, but what I will tell you is, generally speaking, men like younger, right? So I think if, and ladies, there's always somebody older than you. So when you were in your 20s, somebody in their 30s is older than you. When you're in your 50s, 70s older than you. Like but I don't think that's, I mean, obviously you're 24, so I think a good age would be like 27,
Mhm.
28, but I don't think 32 is too bad.
Okay.
This
Okay.
show taught me so much. And the one thing, I mean, there's times when men be like, they want them 15 years younger. It kind of is what it is. But you say you don't want him to have kids though, right?
I don't mind, but if he does, I would prefer for them to be older, if that makes
Okay.
sense. But that would mean he would
I
have
get
to be
it.
older. I
That
mean,
means,
I
yeah.
guess he could have children.
No, but
Yeah,
I get it. I
pretty
think it's a
much.
fair request for 24 to want a guy with no kids. That's a fair request. All right.
Hmm. I think
What's
so.
your deal breakers?
Larry says, we may like younger, but we do not desire immaturity. I agree. I think women think that men are willing to take younger in any capacity because of those are better looking women in the dating market. Armando Rojas says for the plate. Shout out to the third shifters. Much love to the third shifters watching. Get that paper, brothers. Get that money. Appreciate you, Armando. That brings us to, I believe, 75. Yeah, we're at 75. Just about there. Much love. Thank you for everybody who's been supporting so far. Just about that goal.
Deal breakers are liars.
Liars.
Men who have nothing to lose, who just go around doing shit, to fuck up people's lives. I don't like that. Uh, Men who don't want to be providers. Uh, Men who don't take hygiene seriously. Like, I don't want to have to tell you to brush your teeth or take a shower or
Why y'all
anything
be
like
me
that.
David Edwards just came through and took the sponsor spot at $54. Other than Ron C. Waits, who's been donating literally since my first channel. If it wasn't for that, David Edwards would literally be the number one sponsor of all time. He would have donated more to the channel all time. But Ron C. Waits has been around since I was doing. I had a podcast where I was defending Michael Jackson's legacy. He was around during those days. So people who are still like, that was when it was PayPal. He donates to the PayPal. Like even when the channel's not active, he still continues to donate. So Ron C. Waits is on another level. But when it comes to the Cash App donors, David Edwards is number one. So show him love. We definitely made goal. We'll be back tomorrow. That's how it works. We made goal. It guarantees another show. Puts the pressure on me. I have to continue to find more work to do. So I've been enjoying the Saturday shows. They've been good. Much love to David Edwards. We're going to take a minute to show him his propers, and then we're going to get back to the show. People like him make this possible, so make sure y'all show him love. Okay. Let's read this super chat real quick, briefly, so we can get out of the way. Ashley Foot Production says, Kendra, stop using your wig to try to cover that Nigerian love mark left on the top of your top last night. Yeah. Kendra. She set herself up for all the shame she gets. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Men who don't know how to brush their
I don't,
teeth. Men
honey,
don't brush
you'd
their
be
teeth.
surprised, Kendra. Some of them, they don't, girl. They don't brush.
What?
Well, they brush occasionally. Let me say that. I'm not gonna say they don't.
Who
They
does
do
not
it
brush their teeth
occasionally.
every day?
I don't know. We gotta call them out. Who is it?
You said it. You said you want a man who brushes like.
Oh my God! Somebody said I look 34.
You don't look
Oh my
34,
God.
but why? You don't look 34. I'm trying to understand. You meet men who don't like to brush their teeth every day?
No, I don't. Well, I have. I'm not gonna say I don't. I have, and I'm sorry.
Y'all
And it was
saying
like
a lot of men. Oh my God. Okay, real quick.
not a lot of men. I want to say I came
But no,
across,
they're saying a lot of men.
yeah, maybe one or two in my day, and the
Okay,
breath was
if you
crazy.
let me tell you
Yeah.
something,
What's up, Edwina? You all right?
ladies,
We
y'all gonna
just
have to
got
start.
started.
Y'all gonna stop giving vagina for situations like these.
Oh, he ain't getting none. He ain't getting none.
Please don't give no man who don't brush his teeth every day vagina.
I agree with Kendra. It's one of the rare times I agree with Kendra. There are a lot of people out there who really don't brush their teeth, and that's not a good thing because shit's rude. And some guys be hooping, and then y'all come back ball salty, and you want her to go down there and do stuff, right? And you got Laurie's balls. It's just, come on, guys. This is the one thing where when black women complain about, I think I believe it because I experience it, and I'm seeing that we have mother-raised black boys. So these are young men who aren't disciplined in most aspects of their life. They're just out here. They're just out here walking around. But these little niggas ain't ready for shit, and they funky. I believe these women when they say that there's a hygiene problem. This is the only thing where I'm sort of with the women. And I think black men need to tighten it up. I think some of y'all need to use more than a wash rag. You need to use a fucking loofah. You need to really like exfoliate your skin. Some of you guys have never really even deeply like scrubbed your skin. You guys who don't use a washcloth at all, leave the stream right now. Because again, it's just, we gotta take care of ourselves. We do. Somebody says ball salty. That's gay. It's like I'm not putting the balls in my mouth. It's like, see how y'all do? See, we get into a place in the black community where we can't say anything. And I'm kind of enjoying the pause culture a little bit, but it's getting to a point where we can't even talk. All right. Let's go ahead and spin the clip. The pause culture is funny. I love it.
And guess what, man?
Because that
Don't
means he gonna
give
wash his
any
ass. Okay.
woman and any woman who don't brush her teeth every day, don't give her no your special package. Y'all gotta start having standards. Brushing the teeth, that's a bare minimum. I can't believe people don't brush their teeth every day.
That is. Because why would I want to talk to somebody and I got to worry about how my breath is smelling? Like, why would I want to do that? You know, I want to be good at all times. So just brush your teeth. I'm not judging you. Just brush your teeth.
Okay. So what else?
A guy with no car. I don't have a car, but I don't want to have to Uber everywhere to meet you. I do have my own place, and I am working hard to get a car. Trying to do that at least.
So you're busting it up and you're making a hard call for a vehicle, huh, modern woman? You both can Uber to each other. They don't believe you're 24. They don't believe you're 24. I believe you, man. I was just kidding. I was just joking. I know. I'm just fucking with you. You my guy, you know.
I want to say by the new year or something like that. I'm not going to put a date on it, but really soon. That's like my main goal right now. So a guy without a car. What else? An argumentative man. I don't really like that.
No, we need deeper context when talking about black women when they say they don't want to deal with an argumentative man. Because an argumentative man to a black woman is a guy who tells them don't wear something slutty out because you're spoken for, and that's not the outfit of somebody who's spoken for. Black woman, that's argumentative, that's combative, that's toxic. You're controlling. You're insecure. It's real, fellas. It's real.
And I want to say that's it for right now because I can't really think of much.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
No, not really. I don't really have a type, but just be good looking, you know.
Be good looking.
Be good
Okay.
looking.
Should he
My dog died.
make a certain amount of money?
And go to the gym.
Wait, hold on. Your phone went out. Say it again.
And go to the gym if you can work out, or you don't even have to go to the gym. Just have a fit body, you know. Be fit.
Okay.
I'm fit. I might look like I want to sit up straight, but I'm pretty fit.
Okay, let's see. Okay, well, we can get to the Kendrick Cam in a second. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I know it's kind of crazy these days, so I would just say maybe like 60.
60. Okay.
60, 40.
60.
Yeah.
64.
As long as he can manage his money.
All right.
You know.
Let's do the Kendrick Cam.
But if we talking illegal, he gotta have it. I'm just saying, he gotta have it.
Wait, hold on.
I'm not against it. Look, I got a job. For real.
Also, if you make illegal money, it's cool. Y'all see what I'm talking about?
Baltimore.
I want to pause this real quick because let's freeze this moment in time because I'm gonna highlight all these examples because black men are getting put on the chopping block for they're being called deadbeat fathers. The responsibility of the destruction of the family, of the black family, has been put on black men. Like we're just running off on our families when there's proof out here that black women are not picking good men to have children with. That the way that they vet men is improper. They're dating criminals. They're mating with criminals. And you guys are saying that there are no fathers in the black community and black women find the criminals in our community the more attractive? Please. She's like, if he's doing something illegal, you got to make even more. She doesn't even care. What makes you think you're a good quality woman? You don't even care if the guy is if his means to an end are like legitimate or not. You don't care if your door gets kicked in and raided. How many of our women are out here dating men who are borderline criminals or are criminals simply because he has a lot of money or because he's got the type of swagger that they like? And then when they end up alone with a baby while he's in Shawshank, then they want to be like, where are all the fathers? All the fathers are gone. Who's going to come help me raise my child? Where are the men who are going to rally together and help my illegitimate child whose father is now in the penitentiary because I don't know how to pick good men?
Okay, so
Kendra, I had a dream about you before. I had a dream that we were at this event. I don't know where we were, but it was me, it was you, a group of other ladies, and we just shook hands. And I was like, I'm going to be very
Great point. You know how to trigger me. You know how to trigger me. KTV radio. I like your style. You know how to get me going. He says, why isn't Kendra hostile now? You see how she had all that? You see how there was like all this extra reserved, like caution, like energy with like the other guy who was talking about 50-50. It seemed like he was on the chopping block. It almost felt like an investigation, like an interrogation, right? But now we got a woman who's talking about going after a criminal, and it's just a good old hee hee ha laugh in the black community when it comes to black women. When a black woman's talking about pursuing a man who's a criminal, and it's just a hee-haw time. Or what's the sound of hyenas? It's like a laugh. It's almost like they're laughing. Anton Smith says, she is hole in the wall club after a few drinks attractive. Kendra, we deserve better. Much love to Anton. Oh, this is a new one. Oh yeah, Rocky Media. How you doing? He says, arriving late to the stream, Don supporting my interest. You know it, man. I got you. What's that you're playing? Oh, you better play whatever that instrument is. Okay. Let's get back into this show.
Successful one day. Me and Kendra are going to be in the same place. So it's going to be awesome.
What's so funny is I'm doing a master class on social media and how to make a whole business out of social media this Sunday. So join the free master class. The link is in the bio on Instagram and on Facebook. For all y'all that want to learn how people are making millions of dollars on social media, I will teach y'all that on Sunday. And it's a free class.
Y'all, this bitch don't even make thumbnails for her videos. Like, Kendra, you're a hilarious woman. That's all I'm gonna say. You are a very funny woman. I just, over the years, watching you just not evolve has been. It's been something to behold all in itself.
Okay. But back to you. We're not gonna go too far. I got a deep dive for a second. So if he has a legitimate job, he can make between 40 to 60K. If it's illegal, what is the requirement?
I want to say maybe at least 100 or more, because you out there risking your life for no reason. What you doing? You know?
Okay.
You might as well get to it. If you're going to do it, you better do it right. You know? Look.
Okay, honey, let's.
She like, if we gonna risk jail, if we gonna risk jail and death, we might as well do it right. It's like, damn, lady, like, and this really is funny in some aspects, but it's not funny that this is the way so many of our women think when they're like vetting men in the dating market. And then when y'all end up with a baby by these guys, y'all act as if he did you wrong for not being who he never was in the beginning. That's what we're tired of seeing. This deadbeat father narrative is getting tired. Most men who aren't in their kids' lives are men who are forced out in some way or not because the woman thought that she ran the show because the white people gave her all the control over the baby. That's not a deadbeat father. That's a nigga who don't want to deal with a problem bitch. That's what it is. That's not a deadbeat father. A lot of you women are problem women. You make the situation so difficult that the man don't even want to be in the child's life. Then you want to act as if like you being done wrong and like a guy is leaving you. Y'all women are being done wrong. You don't pick men who are fathers. Then you end up by yourself taking care of these babies with all that government cheese and shit. That's what ends up happening. So I don't know. It's funny, Kendra, you're laughing, but if a guy came onto your show and said that he was SA'd by a woman in his sleep and you didn't believe it, or he said that like a woman like, you know, tried to like, you know, finagle him out of his seed, which that happens to a lot of men. You told him any woman who dated him would be dumb, or anybody who dated him anyone would be a fool to date him. Then you hurried up and took that video down because you knew that was gonna come back and bite you in the ass. And you know, it's just Kendra, goddamn. I can't believe that the 50-50 guy got heat, and you're one of the biggest promoters of men caring about a woman's money and whatever. You're one of the biggest promoters of that. Somebody says black women are cursed by God. Damn, that's deep. Like shit, every now and again somebody comes onto the stream and just gets heavy on us. Like I was like, whoa, I'm not even religious, but I'm like, all right, whatever you say. They're not even like, sometimes I wish it was something that was that simple, you know? I wish it was something as simple as like, just a little, New Orleans hex or something. But it's not, unfortunately. Fortunately it isn't. Okay. Feature presentation.
Well, I love it.
Hey.
Okay, let's
Okay, you
do
gotta
it.
excuse my background. I'm at work right now, so.
Okay.
Why did you call the show?
All right. So, Erica, just to have, where you work at? Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Where you work at?
Oh, I work in Nebraska. I'm from
I'm
Indiana,
gonna
but I
check
work in
that out
Nebraska
later.
area at
Shouts
a
out to
caregiving
NPR.
company. So take care of the mental disabled and teach them how to live a normal life.
I love it. I love your energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Erica, how old are you, boo?
33.
33, and what you do for a living?
I'm a residential manager working for the disabled disability.
Okay. Erica, 33, residential manager. You have any kids?
No kids yet.
No kids yet. You ever been married?
No, I was close. I was engaged before.
Okay.
My fiance died of an overdose last year, but
I'm sorry.
Oh man, that's
uh,
awful.
Oh my God, you were
thank you.
engaged and your fiance OD'd?
Yes.
That is awful.
Damn, that's awful.
It's,
I'm sorry.
at least
How
he's
long were
not
you guys
suffering
engaged?
anymore.
Say again?
At least he's not suffering anymore. We was engaged on and off for like 4 or 5 years.
Okay. Well, we are so sorry that you went through that. Sorry, honey.
There goes Sarah. I want Kendra's
All
wig.
right. So we got Erica, 33. You're a
I
residential
hate you
manager.
motherfuckers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
No kids. Was engaged. Her fiance unfortunately passed away. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini. Okay. Well, let me say this. Your fiance passed away last year?
Mm-hmm.
You resonate with so much joy. Like before I brought you on, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to get to her. I brought you on, you were very excited. So I love that you've been able to find joy in life still after going through something like that.
Well, life still goes on. You can't just sit
No,
around
I
and
mean,
mope.
listen, you're absolutely right. Life still goes on, but that's not always everybody's reaction. Like some people, that could break them and they will use, I don't want to use it as an excuse, but that would be a legitimate excuse if you was depressed.
Well, a smile had a lot of things, but I still keep moving and still keep going, put my best foot forward every day so I don't have to, dwell on the past and dwell on things I have no control over.
Wow. You know what? I
No
never heard
comment.
that saying, but it's the truth.
What's going
A
on?
smile
Young
hides
Bull
a lot of
Division.
things.
Yeah,
That's interesting. All right, Erica, let me get to know you better, girl. Now,
come on.
what kind of man you looking for, Erica?
Okay, I'm a Gemini, so I go by my own drum. Okay, I, I want my man, but I don't want no man that's gonna try to control me. You can't control me because I'm a loyal person, but I'm also fun, spontaneous, and perky. Controlling me would be the quickest way for you to get on the other side.
My dog died long.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, ain't nobody shaved.
It's one of the biggest issues I think we're seeing with black women. It's just you want leadership in your life, but you don't want to be led. I don't know what you women think we're gonna get accomplished from this place. I don't. I just don't know what you women think. What do you women think we're gonna be able to do from here? There isn't anything we can do from here, actually. The good men aren't gonna come in better than you, financially sound in ways you're not, stable in ways you never could be, and then give you half say. And then you're like, I'm spontaneous. Guy needs to be okay with that. No guy's gonna be okay with you just deciding you're going some specific location like that. He's not going to. You're not a single woman anymore. Why don't you just stay single? And a lot of times you women want your whole life paid for, but then you want to go off and have a separate life without the guy. Just be loose. Just, you know how like when women, you guys get annoyed with down low men, you like, just go be gay. Like when I get frustrated with you 3 or 4 women, I'm like, just go be a hoe.
And I would treat you like the flower on the wall. So don't control it. I do compromise. And I do allow people to have their freedom, but I'm real big on respect and loyalty. I want a man that know how to be a real man, that know how to provide. It's okay for that 50-50, but I prefer it to be optional because I've been paying my own bills by myself for a lot of years. So I don't need no 50-50 because I can do it myself. I don't need no.
So what are we
So,
saying? You're not gonna do 50-50?
no. Because if I got to do 50-50, I might as well do my own house.
But you said that, but if he offers you 50-50, you would just rather be under your own leadership. See, but the issue is, I can already tell that if he were to pay 100% of the bills, he still wouldn't have full control over you. So you are fraudulent. You are what they call a dud bullet. And again, I can tell you guys are fortunate to be here tonight because very few men have black women's card pulled the way that I do. I'm not proud of it because what's on the other side of the card isn't anything pretty. But I understand when I'm looking at a black woman who is ratchet as absolute fuck, she will swing on your mama. She will swing on your mama, but she's trying to act like she's some pleasant, radiating, whatever. I'm over it. I know a ratchet woman when I see one. And I'm here to say, it's just you're not really offering anything that stands out. Like, you got all this bravado about not going 50-50. Some of you average women, and yes, ma'am, I don't know if anybody's ever told you or not, you're average. That's not an insult, but you're average. There are yous walking around society everywhere. Like, you average women who got all this bravado talking about this, and that, and how you don't want 50-50. You women are gonna be by yourself. You women are gonna be lit. I ain't gonna say the Kevin Samuels tagline. You are going to spend a lot of time with just you. Anton Smith says, okay, I'll say it. Engaged off and on for 4 years with a drug addict. Not just sad. Red flag. Don't hate me. And, I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to be insensitive of the guy who passed away. But again, that's valid. That's valid. Being involved and being engaged to someone who had that kind of thing going on, and you didn't really, either you noticed or you knew and you still went forward. Just the fact that you would even stay involved with somebody who's dealing with something like that, sort of, it's kind of reading desperate. Much love to Squeeze Kid. He says the Kendra conundrum is being on Kendra. The Kendroids are in the exact right place for the dating market match, but the Kendroids think an actual decent man watches Kendra looking for them. That is true. That is true. That's true. They like, somebody want this ratchet meat. It's like, I've been walking around society with all this ratchet goodness. I mean, hell, I'm working with all these dudes, and like, I know that they see it. Shit, I'm gonna get on Kendra G's show. These niggas gonna see me. Be like, nah. They like, there's got to be a sophisticated guy out there who want a girl who used to be broken. It's like, Kendra's been doing this show for almost half a decade. She said 15 people got married. That means this ain't shit. I'm just here to expose the issues in the black, how all of this directly correlates to everything we go through in the black community. Like everything these women say, it's all reflective of what's destroyed us. It's just right there.
My own bills.
Okay, so I'm happy you said that. So that is the option. So you'll rather, okay, if you're by yourself, you better do 100% by yourself than 50-50 with a partner.
Yes.
Well, I can't say nothing to that.
Because I mean,
because that's literally what it comes down to, right? Like if and there are some women that feel like you, but I really don't got no answer to that because
I mean,
if you're a woman,
if I could do it myself without, being stressed out with all the extra cheating, the disloyalty, and all, I can do it by myself.
Okay, well, you marinated it with a lot of things that whether he was playing 100%, you shouldn't tolerate. But let's take out the cheating and the drama. Let's say his 50% didn't come with cheating and drama. Is it still a no for you?
It depends. It depends. It got to depend what your end goal is. Like, is it 50-50 the whole time? Is it 50-50 because we build in the future together? Like,
Oh, so you're one of those, we got to work. He's got to be working towards becoming the 6-figure guy. He's got to be working towards it. Ma'am, he would be working towards something you don't fucking qualify for. A lot of you women, y'all be trying to work hard and y'all want to be the motivating factor behind him reaching something that you're not even supposed to have. That's why you should be okay with him where he is. You don't get to tell a man who's making $50,000 or whatever the case may be, you need to be making 100, because I'll say the person who's least significant in the whole scenario. Because he'll be more durable over time than you. No matter what y'all make, he's more equipped to work over 30, 40 years than you ever will be. That's what you women are missing. Y'all aren't even built for this shit. Where we want to be out there and want to work, it gives us meaning. And we almost get sick as we're older men. It makes us more miserable if sickness stops us from being able to work. We'll work just to feel like we have meaning and we're needed. Where women, after like 20 years of consistent working, you're like, I mean, I'm sure glad to make this money, but it sure would be nice just to just sit down and do something. It'd be nice. Just like, if I could just get a rest, you know what I mean? I've been doing everything myself and doing the best that I can. All that shit y'all make up. You're always doing the best you motherfucking can. Much love to Eric. He says, Thonwick, love from Philly. Keep going. You know I am. Much love, brother. Thank you. Much love to everybody in Philly. Wolf Stacks drop 4 on the show. He says, can't tell women nothing, but you got to pay. It's like, it's like, that's what's pissing me off so much about her, because it's like, she's like, if you come into my life, you got to be able to pay everything. But she also has made it very clear that she doesn't even want to tell her what to do. She just wants to come in, fund her whole life, but he don't have no say on what goes on in her life. This is the majority of black women. She's an important archetype to cover. She's incredibly important because she's not alone. There's a reason she feels comfortable to come on here in front of all these people and say this. She's not alone. She's not alone in this sentiment. Let's get back out. Let's get back into it.
Coming straight out the gate, like, oh yeah, we're gonna do 50-50. No.
I'm here to tell you something, man. And somebody needs to tell you, because if somebody don't tell you, you may never hear it. And if you may never hear it, you'll never know the truth. If you never know the truth, you're going to stay delusional. If you always stay delusional, you're going to be by yourself. Brace yourself. You're not that bitch. You are not her. You are not that bitch. There's a woman out there who gets to talk like this, move like this, behave like this. You're not her. You got to stop. See, and black women might be partially responsible for this, because in the sisterhood, everybody wins. Everybody's a 10. Everybody's a baddie. But I don't care. You women are responsible for your own lives. You're adults. It's time to grow up. It's time to grow up. You're below average, actually. you're actually a below average woman. There's a high side of average. See, I do the one. I don't just do as a dating consultant. I don't just do like 1 to 10, like the full 1 to 10 Fibonacci sequence, facial symmetry, because there's a general 1 to 10, and then I do my own 1 to 10 within the average sector, right? So from the women who range from 1 to 6, I do a 1 to 10 within that. And there's a high side of average and a low side of average. You fall on the low side, especially in facial symmetry, right? You're probably about a 3 or a 4 on a 10 scale. Just nobody's ever told you that like out loud. But you're like a 4, maybe a 5 dressed up. That means the guy who can pay half your bills is probably closer to what you qualify for than this thing you're trying to arrogantly pursue in a way that hasn't sounded logical yet. I haven't heard a logical, intellectual reason why you belong with a high value guy. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back into it.
Woo, child, it's so funny. I had a guy. So I'm gonna try to play y'all videos back to back. I had a guy on Instagram, or was it the app? I think it was IG. And he said, no woman who's not willing to go 50-50. Deal breakers.
Okay, deal breakers. What you mean? Prescribe that to me.
Something that you will absolutely not date.
This man show his nipple.
50, I can't do it.
Woo! Let's do the Kendrick Kim. This is when you stand up and we see your full body.
I don't want to see my full body.
No,
I'm skinny.
no. Not like that, Fernando.
Look at Kendra. See, I told y'all that's what I was thinking. See, Kendra? That's what I was, how Kendra looking, that's what I was thinking. Everybody was like, Don, leave him alone. Like, why would you say that? Why would you assume that, Don? Like, stop, man, because that's what's messing us up. And I didn't even watch the end of the end. I didn't even know that about the nipple moment. Wasn't the most masculine thing in the world. All right, just. Anyway, I'm done with this chick. She's pissing me off. I'm ready to go to the Kendrick cam.
Cast or pass, because I want to be very delicate to it. But with your ex, well, your fiance, not ex, but who passed on, was he like a provider that took care of all the bills?
Oh, yes. He set the bar real high. But he was also a serial cheater. So it's like he was one of the ones that when he know I'm upset with him, he gonna go above and beyond with little love bombing just to, calm me down. And then once he get me calm, back to the same old, same old.
So he was a 100% provider, but a serial cheater.
Yes.
So let me just ask you this, and this is a question in the card game too. Y'all get the Kendra G Singles card games. They are being shipped off. KendraGSinglesCardGames.com. Okay, so which one are you choosing? You got to choose one. One is 100% provider, but may cheat every now and then. 50-50, but will be loyal.
See, the reason why me and him got into it engaged because he was 100% provider, but when he cheated, he was honest with it. I ain't have to go snooping. I didn't have to hear come home like I fucked up. Well, excuse me, but I messed up. Here go a person, baby. Love you. Messed up. Here goes somebody. Sorry. Like he would do things like that. So I'd be like, I can't even cuss you out right now, but I want to
Wait,
cuss you out.
Yeah, because you're a bird. That's why. You wanna know why? Back where I was coming from, the OGs on the stoop at the barbershop, they called you cheese on the board. And cheese can look like something else. Whatever your bait is for a rat, it can look different. Sometimes the cheese is a little bit of 420 dust. She need that. That's all you need. That's all you gotta tell her you got some of that. Tell her you got some trees. And here she come. Okay, OJ, you gonna still do what you said? Sometimes it's money. Sometimes it's rent money. Just OG, just pay the rent. You still gonna do what you said? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ma'am, again, how is he wrong for going to go deal with the... See, this is the problem with women with high value men. You guys are willing to tolerate more when he's worth more, but he doesn't get to do more because he has more. That's fucking absurd. You just haven't thought about it. You think because you're a high value man, you get all these women. I mean, I'm not leaving. But fuck you. It's like, y'all hear how immature y'all sound? Kendra's the same way. She's like, I want me a high value guy. My problem is my deal breaker is cheating. That's not a deal breaker. That's just something you don't like. Because y'all like these lifestyles. Y'all like the way these men live. Y'all like the trips you get to go on. But you just don't like what comes along with them. And yes, there's 1,000,001 use. He's rare. You get him all the time. Yes, another woman is probably going to get him sometimes. That's how it's been historically for the men who are at the top of the food chain since all this has been a thing. You women going to have to start growing. You women going to have to grow up. There's a tax bracket that once you date into it, you're sharing those men. Get over it. Get over yourselves. Your little poom-pooms aren't that valuable. Nobody values you guys as poom like that individually. Stop playing. It's not that good. And even if it was, we still would want some strange. Grow up. And we know that if we made less, you would leave us if we cheated. And then we see you stay when we continue to deal with women because we got a boat. And you think we're going to be good to you? Bitch, please.
But let me go spend this. Let me go spend this money real quick, and then I'll cut you out.
So basically, you're saying he could pay you off and cheat.
It's like it wasn't like he was paying me off. It's just like he gave me that reinsurance to let me know, like, yeah, I messed up.
You are
I'm not
really
perfect,
dumb. For real.
but babe, you still number one. You still the one that I
Because
want.
number one equal to purse?
No, it was more than purses, honey.
So
She's an idiot. And I'm not saying that Kendra's any smarter than any more intelligent than she is. But this lady's just dumb. She thinks that she thought she was getting over on him. Let's get back into it.
whatever the material value was, it was good enough to allow you to get over him cheating.
Just for that time.
And this is proof also that women will know that they no matter women, you guys certainly cheat more, but not only do you cheat more than men, when you guys cheat in this slow, premeditated way where you guys will know you're finished with a man, and if he planned a trip to Fiji, you guys will go to the trip, then break up with the guy. Men aren't like this. This shows that on so many levels, we're just more righteous than you women. Probably because we're less emotional.
And it was okay for that time, because the times that when it crossed my mind, now I'm walking around with an attitude. Now I don't want you around me. And that's when the love bombing started all over again. So it's like I was confused. One minute I know my worth. I don't want to be with you because of the cheating and stuff. At the same time, I love you and I know you. So why relearn somebody else when I already know you? What I already know your move. I can walk in the room and know which woman you talking to. What?
So
Why?
basically, you would take A because you didn't answer the question. A was 100% provider, but may cheat every
Yeah.
now and then. Or B, 50% you have to contribute, but he will be
Oh
loyal.
no.
Well, listen, you're giving real from your assessment. The one thing that I sit here, I have learned in 5 years, there's
Kendra agree
like,
with
you be
everything these
honest,
women
this is what
say.
works for you. And if there's women watching, there are women who would agree with you. I challenge that. I feel like eventually
Okay,
the
never mind.
purse, because here's the truth. Disrespect only grows, right?
Yes.
So that's the thing about disrespect, ladies. So once a guy learns that,
Never mind. Kendra's delusional. Kendra, if a guy who's making $200,000 a year, if he's permitted to have more women, if you guys are, if they can see that you're more tolerable of outside women because they earn a specific amount of money, what makes you think they're going to stop? When if they made half of that same amount, you would not be as tolerable of those behaviors. You women are changing up based off of a dollar amount, and you want men to change up just because you're there. Oh, I'm fucking cooking. It's unreasonable. It's unreasonable. And you women really have a very diluted and borderline remedial way of looking at high value men. You guys just don't understand them. So you just go straight to disrespect. It's always like, oh, it's disrespect. He's disrespecting you. Is he You know what's disrespectful? It's disrespectful to the $50K a year guy who you claim you loved for him. But if he were to cheat, you would leave him. Maybe even take his kids. But if a guy made $1 million, if he cheats, you're going to sit your ass put. You're going to be mad, but you're not going to go anywhere. You're two different women with two different with two different incomes. That
I could just give you a purse and you get over this, then you're teaching him, okay, a material thing could calm her down for a while. And listen, there ain't no judgment. There's a lot of women who's fine with that. That's your life. I hate to be, I'm older, right? And I learned everything I've learned. I've been through a journey of life. But at the end of the day, I feel like you're not nervous while he's cheating on you. He might give you an STD. You're not nervous that the woman he cheated on you with, she might be crazy and become a stalker. And then now you got to worry about somebody pull up on your job because she thinks it's really her man. You're not worried about like all the other things that a purse can't solve.
No.
Mr. Samuels did a good job of covering the grounds of this stuff. Of course, men who exercise options, when they have a family and a woman who matters, they have parameters around themselves and the woman. Mr. Samuels laid this out very clearly, but women tried to act like they didn't hear it, that a man can't bring an STD back to a woman, an illegitimate baby, or even bring substantial public humiliation to the woman of any kind. Like Nia Long probably was justified in leaving that coach who coached for the Raptors, but she probably shouldn't have because she's past the wall and there aren't options like him coming around the corner. I bet you she's still calling that nigga.
Granted, I ran into all of that. And those was all crash out moments. The only thing I didn't run into was him bringing me home something. Now, he done made a baby on me. There was females that thought they could talk to me on that type of level. I'm like, girl,
let me say this, y'all. Okay, for real, I'm gonna start to teach y'all how to make some money because that don't make no damn sense. It don't make. Let me tell you something. But I do take marriage so seriously, and I feel like if you get married, you stay in it. So don't do it if you can't stay in it.
Yes, and that's what we was on. Like during the times when we was engaged, we had like therapy, couples counseling, and that's how we was able to work through all this. But we just didn't get to the altar.
I don't know how a woman stays once a guy gets another woman pregnant. You're a special woman. That's special because here's the deal: the child.
I make sure my clients know how to,
Yeah, she's special.
Wash their clothes. Got to make sure they fresh.
Short but special.
Okay. All right, you would think them.
Girl, you know my grandma made this right here.
Yeah. Okay, for those who don't
Okay.
know, you don't have to turn around for the Kendra cam.
Okay, Kendra has to tell you. Kendra, they know they just can't help themselves. They know. They know they don't have to turn around. They just can't help it. Because our women over-sexualize themselves and then blame it on rap and black men. When black women are over-sexualize themselves, and they try to say, let me stop. Do a little twerk. Let me stop. Clap their cheeks together in public. Let me quit playing. Yeah, stop playing. Because people might really label you something behind that. You know? Our women are like the most sexually forthcoming group of women, like out of all the women in the dating market. And they're like, why are we so overly sexualized? Why do white guys just think that I'm just supposed to give it up to them just because like, shit, you see a black girl, you think she's supposed to just put out. It's like, well, it could be a little bit about the way you behave. It could have something to do with the way you come out in the society every day. Things you say at work. Then you brought your grandmother into your stupid moment. It's just we don't have any boundaries of, like, you know, decency and cooperation a lot of the times in the black community. Good show though. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Much love to our sponsor and David Edwards, our most consistent sponsor to date. I'm gonna get out of here and get rested up and get ready for the next one. Appreciate you guys for supporting and continuing to be consistent in supporting this venture. Thank you guys. I will see you guys on another show. See you tomorrow.